Alright, here we have what it looks like from the other side of the lake. Charlene's just going to use the washroom and then we're going to head out. So, yeah, you can see people got cottages all the way along this lake. Looks super nice. No sign of bears or moose yet, so lucky us. Did you find something?
Some flowers. I was talking to myself about what flowers those
Okay.
were.
So you're going to use the washroom and we'll head out, or what are you thinking? Or stay for a while?
I went outside.
Oh, you went already, alright.
Yes.
Cool.
Like, filtration, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they have a restaurant across the street too. I don't know if it's still open.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna get my garbage thing. Look.
Yeah, there is some here.
What is it called? The extender. I'm trying to get my extender arm.
Yeah, we'll show the viewers here. Charlene's got this cool tool that a friend gave her that allows you to pick up garbage without making a mess, right? Or getting your hands dirty. Ah, sick. And here up north, if you're wondering why the garbage cans look so funny, it's because they got a lot of bears. So the bears will just come and open the garbage cans if they don't. I think thankfully those cans work, eh? They keep the bears out. Or do they still get it?
I don't know if they've managed to get smart enough through the years to get out of these.
Yeah,
I'm
because
sure I got it close though. Sorry, oh my goodness.
no, I was thinking Sudbury needs that style of garbage can really bad, because when I was disc golfing in Sudbury, the woods were just covered in trash. Like the most garbage I've ever seen. Even more than the city. So hopefully they adapted those. Because here, boy, there's hardly any garbage. Nice. Yeah, another can here.
Oh no!
There's a piece. So people, the viewers are probably wondering, what the heck does a rest stop washroom in Canada's north look like? I'll take a little peek. Hopefully there's no one in here. So there's a peek. It's actually pretty nice. Now, some people that are from the city might think that washroom's pretty gross, but I think it's decent compared to a lot of the places even in the city. Yeah, so when I'm staying at my place in Virginia Town, this is probably the style of washroom I'll be using for the next week. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Place is looking better already. Now the only thing, you might be taking away the union workers' hours.
Why?
When I used to work for the union, they would yell at people that would volunteer because the union makes more money if they can get the hours, right?
Oh, I'm sure they know. That applies. Like every second there's something getting picked up. You can't have enough people to pick things up.
Yeah.
Nobody can. Like litter always, you know. They're like, don't. What is it? Don't be litter bug or something. Don't pollute or something.
Yeah. Now, and you can see here, even in Ontario, we got both of the signs for French and English. So if you don't speak French and you come to Ontario, you can actually brush up on it. Watch, surveillance, kids, enfants.
Not for me, thank you.
Pray do, so that means around. And
not for food, not for water.
Water,
not for
mean.
Food, not for law, not for the damn earth. Well, we are having a baby boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends, some of them have grandchildren, they're having children. And then some of my friends that never had children before and like really thought they could not have children,
Yeah.
they're having children.
What? Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened to a buddy of mine. He was in his 40s before his
Well, men
wife
can
had
have
their
children
first
until
kid.
they're 75.
Well, that's his wife.
I have like
too.
friends that like they're like 40. My mother, when she was born,
Yeah.
her mother was like 43.
Wow.
And then my grandmother of my father's family, when my aunt was born, she was like 44.
Wow.
So it can happen.
No, in biblical
But,
times
like-
they talked about it all the time. Yeah?
No, thank you. And they look at it like for the chromosomes or something, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's risky at that
Like
age.
my mom,
yeah?
she's like my mom, like she's super smart, and my aunt, she's super smart too. So there were not anything, you know, but it's a chance, right?
Yeah. No, that's what happened with our family. It's like my uncle, he had Down syndrome, and he was the last in the family. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You know, your brothers aren't having children.
One did.
Well then,
My second youngest brother is actually gay, so I don't think so. Unless he changes, you never know.
la, 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 la.
No, so my other brother though has 2 kids.
Oh yeah.
So I have a niece and nephew.
Well, I don't want children, and I want people.
Alright everybody, next we stopped at a rest stop, and they have the nicest lilac bushes I've seen up north yet. The ones down south have already finished blooming and they're gone. Oh, these ones are still so fresh. So what city is this? The new list here?
Yep.
Ah, okay, cool. So this is one of the lookout points. It's nice, they got washrooms here too.
Those lilacs are so beautiful.
Yeah, they smell super
Good
good.
dog.
Hey buddy.
Hello there.
Well, looks like you wanted to say hi to the viewers. 15-year veteran, 1st Combat Engineer Regiment, 1st
Sergeant
Battalion.
Martin Winthrop. 2010. 35 years old.
Wow,
That's
that's
so
sad.
young.
Yeah.
All the way over in Afghanistan.
Is
I
that
hate
really?
the Taliban.
Wow. Huh? Oh, no kidding, in Afghanistan. Okay. Shit, huh? Yeah, who would have thought, eh? Canadian from all the way up here ended up in Afghanistan dying in a war. Eh?
You know why I hate the Taliban?
What?
Because they don't believe in education for women.
Is that true, eh? Wow. Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing about that.
Yep, that's why I hate the Taliban.
No, sometimes I know a lot of countries are so anti-US, but I think they take it a little too far. I get it, the US does bad stuff sometimes, but
Oh, this breeze feels nice.
yeah, this is super
That's
nice.
a really hyper one.
Yeah, we're so lucky. I thought for sure today was going to be a thunderstorm the whole day, eh? When I was looking in the weather this week. Now, this is one of the nicer areas when you think about farmland. I think these are some of the nicest farms, eh? Just because there's less trees in this part.
I like the farms over there. Can I pet your dog? Can I pet your dog? Yeah, sorry. Yes? Okay. Can I pet your dog? Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Very active.
They're nice. He's still a pup, but he has really good tiny. So oh, that's fine.
Yeah?
He's
Oh,
very
he's Oh, sorry, buddy. I don't have any food for you.
nice to meet you and your dogs.
You too.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, that was a nice dog. Yeah, I'm glad we stopped. This is a super nice place. Oh, he's glad I stopped too.
Was it a...
Mosquito trying to bite me.
Yeah, they're different varieties.
Alright, so we made it back all the way to Kirkland Lake in one piece. The drive was actually really fun. We didn't really see too many animals. I don't know, what did we see? Sadly,
Dead animals.
Yeah, the only ones we saw was
Groundhogs,
dead.
birds, and all kinds of...
Oh,
a deer. We saw a
Yeah,
deer.
a couple deer got hit, sadly.
No, we saw a live deer.
Oh yeah, that's right, there was a live
And
one.
the dead one.
No, we were lucky too that we made it back before it got dark, but it was a little bit late to drive all the way to the haunted house to drop me off, so thankfully we're allowed to stay here. Yeah, did your mom want to be on film or
No.
That's what I was thinking. So yeah, we're probably going to stay here today and then head to the haunted, or at least I will be heading to the haunted house tomorrow. We'll see how badly shape it's in. Yeah, so what do you think of that? It's some pretty nice weed, you know? The smell was?
That's one cola.
No, it's just squished together.
That smells so pretty.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The smell. Here, you can throw it in a bag if you want.
Thank you.
Alright. Oh yeah, did I grab the bag? There it is. Yeah. No, thanks a million for the drive. Oh yeah, and I did get you one more
Like they
thing
say,
too.
diarrhea. No problem.
No, I knew that you liked the Anubis amulet, so I figured I'd bring you another one, but this one is actually one that's from the lab in Toronto that does the metal 3D printing.
Cool. I won't lose it.
Yeah, try not to lose this one because it does cost a couple $100 to make.
Oh, no. I won't lose it then. I will not
Let me
take
see.
it out anywhere.
So that's actually the
Thank
real
you.
weight to it too.
Wow, is that ever heavy?
Yeah, because it's apparently the original one's made out of stainless steel, and they're still trying to figure out how, because stainless steel isn't supposed to be that old unless it's Damascus steel.
That's too bad that you lost yours. But
Ah.
thank goodness the replica was able to be made.
Yeah, I still have the original one actually. My aunt let me keep it for a while, and
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, the only thing with
Oh,
the
good.
original one is when you have it around, it does seem to have some weird effects, like people talking about hauntings and stuff. So just be careful how
Not
you
me.
store it.
I don't think that they're bad, and I don't think that they're
Yeah, it really.
of they're an accompaniment, like there was part of a religion, but it doesn't mean
Yeah.
that anything's going to come about.
I think it comes down to people's belief in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
Whatever you believe tends to come true, as weird as that sounds.
Yeah, like I think that it accompanied and happy, but didn't mean, oh, somebody's going to die.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can tell that these buds are still pretty fresh, eh? If you squeeze them, it feels like it was just picked. So if you want, I don't know if you've ever cured weed before, but this weed will cure pretty nice, I bet.
I think I might know where I lost my other one.
Oh yeah? No, I can get you
I
another
might not
plastic
have
one
lost
if you
it.
want.
'Cause
Okay.
you know what? I discovered, I have to look, I actually was going to wait until next winter to really check.
Oh yeah?
But I discovered that my pocket had a little hole in it.
Oh fuck, I hate when that happens, yeah.
So then things could go in the lining of my coat.
Oh, so it's in the coat maybe?
It might
Yeah.
be. Because the one, I forget what was in, my key fell in there and it was a little bit heavier, right? Because that was
Yeah.
like plastic. My key fell in. And then I was like, oh, maybe it's in there. But I felt around and I didn't really feel it and I was in a big rush. And then I put my coat away for the summer, like
Oh,
till
yeah.
next season. And I thought, I'll look again next year and if it's there, I'll be happy. And if it's not there, it's not. Thank you.
Yeah, that happens to me every winter. I'll like go to check my winter jacket. I'll have like all the lighters I was looking for, all the sets of house keys that I couldn't find.
No doubt.
No, I'm still really wondering how the original got to my grandparents' farm so many years ago.
Where was it, in the walls?
That was the weird thing. It's my aunt found it, and it was hidden, just like it said in the Egyptian stuff, like on a brick inside of a fireplace. So it actually was in a fireplace for maybe 50 years before anyone found it. And when someone found it, it was in the ruins of it's been 50 years since it was found. So it would be like 100-year-old amulet somehow, however it got to Canada. Or it just looks similar to Egyptian ones. If I had to guess, that's probably what it is. Someone just happened to make a dog amulet that looks similar. And who knows why. Like they
You know what would be cool to market them as?
What's that?
A can opener.
Yeah, that's actually what people said. Fridge magnets or can openers. Nah, I actually brought a can opener for my trip.
Have you seen the can opener shaped like animals?
Yeah, I think so. I got one from Bulgaria here. And it's got a flashlight
Oh,
on it.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Ultraviolet?
I'm not sure. I just actually started trying it this trip. No, that's regular, right? LED? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so who knows how many weird things are still around Canada that no one's found. No, that's tomorrow. When we go to Virginia Town, or when I go, there's going to be a few people that are coming to talk about some of the ancient mystery stuff. So maybe we'll be doing that a bit next episode.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. He says he wants to show me a few things around, so it'll be interesting to see what we all see.
That'll be cool. You know what's such a big bummer? There were 2 historians in town, and they both passed away in the last 8-9 years.
Wow. No, like you were saying, the Taliban too. I seen what they did to the teachers at schools, and it was like, oh my god. I think they even beheaded a few of them. I was like, Jesus.
Well, no, they were old.
Yeah.
They died. They were old, but it's too bad because they had a lot of knowledge and history for people to tap into.
Yeah.
But now they're not there to talk to, right?
It's like when your grandma dies or something, then no one else knows the family history or something.
Yeah.
No, on the trip when we got up here, it is a little bit colder wearing my winter jacket, but I think it's mainly just because the rainstorm came through. It's probably been hot up here all week, you think, or no?
It was warm the other day.
Yeah.
Like the Dufresne. I think he passed away, is he? Or maybe not.
Two friends, yeah.
Or Dufresne, is that
Yeah,
how you
that
pronounce
sounds...
it?
I'm not even sure, but
It's
that
the
does sound
Vernon guy.
familiar.
It's the guy who did the first archaeological excavation in the 70s.
Oh, yeah, that's who. Yeah, that's right. I remember reading that on the Stonehenge blog site. That's where I heard the name from. It was, what's his name? Professor Backroads Bill was talking about him.
Him, and then I can't... Man's name keeps on escaping my memory.
You got papers on you, or I gotta grab
Yep.
some inside?
Somewhere.
Oh, I got some in my pocket. I think I left some from the last party I went to.
Yeah, his name
Yeah.
keeps on escaping me. But he knew a lot.
Yeah.
Like if you go
imagine.
into the museum in B-Town,
Yeah,
there's
that's...
lots from him. Like to
Oh,
look up.
is there? Yeah, I was looking at pictures of that online. Someone posted it on Google. And yeah, that was cool. The museum and the visitor center, is that the same thing?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
And the
thinking.
mayor, he knows a whole bunch. Like if he happens to be around and he's not busy, he can tell you lots of history.
What I'd like to do too is find out more of the history of how far the train got to Quebec. That would have been neat.
There's even a picture of my grandmother in the museum.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. What was she in there for?
She was the school teacher.
Oh, okay, cool.
And they had cars, so the school teacher standing in front of the car. How they always do pictures with women in cars.
Yeah, some things never change. Huh?
Yeah. No doubt. So, yeah, it's a really interesting museum. Yep.
Yeah, from the pictures I seen inside, looked like they had the gold mining history, but some of the native history too, right? Or maybe I was looking at different pictures.
I haven't been there for a couple of years, so maybe they've changed some, added to it.
Yeah, I bet, yeah. Let's hope. Maybe a little bit each year. Now, I was hoping to find a gold mine history type place to add to the trip, and yeah, I think that's probably the best one. And they got probably a nice washroom there.
Oh my goodness gracious, let me see if I can buy my magazine. I'll be right back.
Sure. Yeah, so how awesome is this, everyone? It's like here I thought I was going to be stranded, waiting outside somewhere to catch my next taxi or bus, and to be able to stay here overnight. Such amazing hospitality. She's even making something to eat. So, and they say that the people up north are very hospitable. From what I can tell, yes, it's very true. I haven't been vaporizing all day. Well, I guess since we left. And it's my first time smoking joints in a while, and I'd say the fresh air up north seems to be helping. Not really getting any issues smoking. No, it will be super nice to be able to get like an actual bed to sleep in for tonight. They gave me a guest mattress that's super soft, so it's definitely a lot softer than staying at the haunted house's air mattress.
I can't find it right now.
Oh, it's all good. I hear you.
But I wanted to show you in the magazine. Have you heard of the Our Canada magazine?
Yeah, I've read it in my dentist office before, I think.
So the one time I took a picture of the big coin in V-Town, and I sent it in,
Yeah.
and they published it.
Is that the one that you sent to me or before? I could have swore you sent me a coin.
Yeah,
thing.
maybe. Like if I sent a copy from the Pneumatic Society.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I remember that picture. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I have the magazine that they...
It's almost like being a published photographer at that point, right?
Well, no. 'Cause anybody, they get lots of people, like the Our Canada is like, everybody gets their picture in.
Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too in the future when that disc golf course goes in my city. I'll be able to look back like when I'm an old person and be like, hey, it's like I helped that disc course be for like generations in the future. It's pretty wild to think. Yeah, did they end up restoring the coin or what happened with that? So it's back now.
Well, I don't know if it's back or not. I don't know.
I've never seen it.
I forget what the minutes said. There's so many things in the minutes, and most of it I just like, there was something in it about the minutes about it.
Yeah, because last time I was there, it was still there, so that must have been a while ago. And I thought it was in mint condition. I was surprised they needed to restore it, right?
I don't know what happened.
Because, man, when I looked at it, I was like, it looked brand new, I thought, when I first saw it.
And recently, a welding instructor died in Kirkland Lake, so I'm wondering if it was the welding instructor that helped on that project.
Oh, yeah.
Because that coin was built by the students of the welding program at Northern College.
Wow. Huh. Yeah, that reminds me, when I was in welding school in Kitchener there, our teacher used to get us to build some of the things for the school.
Oh, yeah?
We used to build the metal grates that they would put on the windows.
Practice.
And we also built trailers.
I have to let
too.
you...
Sorry, I'm actually
even though
on
the
the
rain's
ground.
getting in, just because it gets dry, even though the rain's getting in, finally, you know what I want to do is take the friggin' hose and just like put water all over it.
Yeah.
That would be a good practice, you know, for welding, making grates.
Yeah. We used to build trailers and grates. No, my brother still does welding. He does it on all of his machinery when it breaks.
So, the friggin' cucumbers, I'm not even going to put them in the container. I'm just going to open up the bag and plant them right in the bag.
Nice.
I should open up the bag now and let it get all wet.
So you used to have a fence across the back and it broke or something?
Yeah. And my sister hasn't fixed it and I don't know how to fix it.
But a temporary fence is there.
And then they were like, and I don't know, like, really, do we need a fence? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, you know, like, do we, like...
We'll see what the new neighbors are
I
like
didn't even
behind
want
it.
a
Huh?
fence.
Well, once they build the new house there, huh? You think someone demolished it to rebuild, or just...
Oh, it just fell over a little bit because it needed a little bit of TLC. And they kind of, like, were like, well, you know, rebuild it because, you know, it's been there since the 40s, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Seems like a lot of the houses were built around the 1950s, 40s here, you think? I think that's
When
how
they
old my
opened the
house
line.
is. Yeah. 1950, I think they said it was built.
Mine was 1947, I think.
Cool. Well, the house I stay in, Kitchener, is actually over 100 years old.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is
It's
it
so
brick?
yeah, it's an old brick house. It's got all the old hardwood and frames and everything, so...
That's the best kind of house to have, is a brick house.
Yeah. Now, the cinder block foundations seem to split pretty often, right?
Yeah, my house fell off its foundations. You better watch yours doesn't do that.
Oh, yeah, it's very close. One side of the foundation was already broken. Why? What happens when that happens? The whole thing collapses?
Well, then it's all unsteady or can't really fix it. Just, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking that's...
You know what the foundations were?
What's
Cinder
that?
blocks
Yeah.
piled up on one another.
Yeah. That's why water gets in between them, it freezes, and then they start to shift, right? And once that happens, boy. So who knows? Maybe the Mennonites have a lot of experience here fixing that type of problem, right?
Yeah, saw your one podcast about that.
Now, the one guy I was talking to says that they specialize in restoring these type of houses, so we'll give it a try and see what their estimate's like. If it's in my budget, for sure, but I highly doubt it will be. Well, it couldn't hurt to check, see what they say.
See, I was thinking that Mennonites didn't have money, that they just bartered. But obviously, they must have money.
Oh, yeah, big time. My cousin actually used to do the tax work for Mennonites or Amish people, and yeah, they make a lot. Well, I guess on the books they don't make a lot, but technically, if you work in cash, not a lot of the money's on the books, right? Now, if I had to guess, like a lot of religions, most people convert because there is a money aspect to it. If you're gonna get money from taxes or less bills, it's tempting to convert.
Because it's a tax write-off to be a Mennonite.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, yeah. And I'm sure the religion's a big part of it, too.
Well, religion is... I like to listen to my evangelist once in a while, but
Yeah.
he's really fundamentalist, so I don't agree with him all the time.
Yeah. No, it's very rare that I listen to anyone that I agree 100% with. And if you do, you have to wonder.
Yeah. And that's just the way that it friggin' goes.
Yeah. No, with these plants, what happened for this grow season, yeah, I had to pick them almost a month early because we got a really bad rainy season, and it was getting to the point where if I didn't pick them, I was going to lose the whole crop. So that's why some of the seeds in it are a little bit on the immature.
I don't want to complain about the rain too much unless there's flooding.
Yeah,
'Cause
because we
I-
need rain.
Yeah, unless there's flooding, you know what I mean?
Unless everything goes moldy.
Because like I was so like frightening hearing about that Lytton place last year
Oh, yeah? Lytton
in
thing.
or whatever it's called in British Columbia.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember it.
Mm-hmm. And then that year, a whole bunch of, what was it, 2016? When everybody had to come from out west?
Oh, the forest fires, you mean? Or,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, that was just so frightening.
Oh, that was right. My friend Charles was actually planning to go on his trip from Kirkland Lake to BC, and he had to cancel because of the forest fires. Because it was just too out of control.
Yeah, that was just so frightening. So, as long as there's not flooding, I want, like, rain every friggin' day.
Yeah. Like that one viewer that turned in and he said that's what Florida's like. They never advertise it, but it actually rains there every day.
Oh my god, listen to this. California,
Yeah.
they're in, like, they're like, doing water rationing and all
Yeah.
this horrible stuff. Oh my god, and I'm just like, oh no, no.
Yeah, I can't imagine having to ration water when you live right next to the ocean. It's like, dear
Do
God.
they live next to an ocean?
Yeah.
They're rationing water?
Yeah,
Why is this? What is going on?
It's because they
Oh,
can't
they were the
separate-
first ones to come out with all the Surgeon General warnings.
Yeah, it's the salt water, I think, is the issue, right? They have to separate the salt if they want to use it for anything. Desalination plants are expensive, apparently.
That's nuts.
And that's where they grew all the, the almond trees. And then they showed that the almond trees were using up all
Way
the water.
too much water.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
And then the almonds are the staple of the vegan diet because they need it for milk.
But there could be
fun of
cashew.
vegan. Yeah, that's true, right? Cashew milk.
Maybe
It's
they don't
not
need as
all
much
almonds.
water.
Yeah. No, I gotta try to cut back on eating too much meat too, so I gotta stop making fun of the vegans.
It said 60 to 70 minutes. I'm gonna go check it again.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Don't let anything fight you around.
Yeah, if I could get maybe one more Ziploc bag off you, that'd be cool. If you
Okay.
have them. Just because I'm thinking I have no way to seal this one.
Yeah, I have to, it's so dry in this friggin' room. I have to be very, very, very diligent about it.
Making sure to use the ashtray, yeah.
And putting them out. My mom's friggin', she doesn't understand the friggin' risk.
Yeah, I saved the roaches, so I won't throw that one out.
Thank you.
Yep. Alright, so I guess it's getting pretty dark. We'll wrap it up and see everyone tomorrow.